Today on Tractor Time with Tim, we're going to do a little review of our Honda Ridgeline 2017 model. And our review is not going to be as comprehensive as, say, a review you might find by a more professional, expert car person or anything like that. In fact, a lot of the reviews that we saw were on the same test track in Texas and really covered some of the same things. So what we thought we would do is focus on some of the other items that we didn't see in any of the video reviews earlier, some of the questions that we had after we watched some of the video reviews. Specifically what we want to focus on is the towing capabilities. We saw a little bit about the towing in the reviews online. One thing we noticed was there was a lot of focus on just the masculinity or lack thereof of this truck, and I think it was just more about the show than what really was about what the truck can actually do. So this evening we're going to actually hook the truck on our trailer. I'm going to put Johnny, our John Deere 1025R, on the trailer, and we're going to take it for a little joyride. Christy thought maybe we ought to go to the movies.
I think a drive-in.
A drive-in?
Yeah. So the truck and Johnny can watch.
Yeah, that maybe makes some sense. What would we go see?
How about Cars?
Cars?
Yeah, because it has Mater.
Mater. Tow, Mater. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's a tow truck.
I got it. Maybe that's a good idea, and it'll be dark here in a little while. Okay, so what we're going to do first here is we're going to back the truck up to the trailer. We're going to show you the camera, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so after starting it up, here's what we see in the rear view camera. And one of the unique things is that there's three separate views of the rear view camera. There's the real wide view, there's the more narrow view. I mean, actually this shows you more detail. This is closer up, and then this is the straight down view. Okay, this is the one we're going to be using to see if we can actually hook up. Here we go. I'm not positive that the trailer's even high enough, but I'm sure we'll be notified if it's not.
Looks like the handle's pretty close to your
Everything
camera.
feels close, doesn't it?
Well, you're definitely high enough. Looks like it's right over it.
How could it be any easier than that?
Let's evaluate his job. Woo, baby. Pretty good.
Well, not too bad, is it? With a mid-sized truck like this, one concern you have is, will the suspension on the truck actually hold up your load, or will it droop so much? If you ever saw my Tacoma towing, you would notice that it drooped pretty bad, even when it was just doing a fairly lightweight tow. So what I thought I would do is just show you the measurement right here to the ground. Basically 21 inches to the top of the drawbar there.
That seems like it was much easier with this truck than it was with the Tacoma that didn't have the backup camera.
Putting the trailer on?
Yeah.
All right. Now I didn't notice the truck going down at all. We can measure again.
Johnny's not here yet.
It's 20 inches now off the ground.
That's expected though, right?
Yeah, it should go down some. It's just how much.
Right.
Johnny's excited to get out and play.
It's a 16-foot trailer, I believe, so it just is long enough for all the attachments that he has on it.
Okay, so we've put the tractor in basically where it might always go. So I'll hand the camera back to you, Christy, and we'll measure it again, see what it looks like. 18.5. So 2.5 inches it is dropped. We have the tractor all the way to the front. The forks are actually right up to the front, just like I always park it. I would say that's pretty nice. It really doesn't look to be bothered at all by that amount of tongue weight.
No, it looks ready to go.
Okay, then let's go. The screen here smudges really bad. I had already wiped it off. I touched it one time. You can't see it once it turns white, but when it's dark, you can really see it. It smudged it really bad. Now that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think, for us. Wow, I don't even feel it. I'd say the truck is a little bit bigger than the roadway here on the
yeah.
GPS, wouldn't you?
That was an option. We were able to make the truck on the navigation red.
Same color as our
Same
truck.
color as their truck. I think they had all the colors that they sell the trucks in was an option. So you can customize the navigation screen with your color truck.
Really don't feel the trailer at all. Now, as far as the weight on our trailer, the trailer itself, as we said, is about 1,200 pounds, 1,100 pounds, something like that. Let's just say 1,200. The tractor, together with all of its attachments, is probably about 3,500 pounds. Maybe a little over that. It's hard for me to know for sure. If we said 37 or 3,800, it's a lot easier to figure, because then we could say we're an even 5,000 pounds, which is the max tow capacity on this truck. So we are probably pretty close to the max tow capacity at present. And
But you can't feel it.
The amazing thing is I don't feel anything.
No.
I really don't. Now, understand, we're coming from a 159 horsepower Tacoma 4-cylinder, real lightweight truck. So there's a lot of difference in that.
What's your favorite part of the truck so far?
Favorite part of the truck so far?
I can tell you my favorite, I think.
What's that?
It sits well for a truck. The seats are very comfortable. There's lots of different positions for them. It's a power seat on both the driver and the passenger side. There's lumbar supports. I'm really short, so especially on the driver's side, I can lift the seat up really high to be able to see over the hood and over the dashboard.
Well, tell me about the differences between this and the driving position on this truck and the driving position on the Tacoma.
The Tacoma, I was so short I had to use a pillow to sit on to be able to drive, and then I had to get really close to the steering wheel because of where the pedals were. And the Tacoma, it feels like you're sitting down in a car almost. Your feet are almost straight out in front of you. So to me, it wasn't a very comfortable seating position. Now that's a 2006 Tacoma.
Now, we sat in a 2016 though. Did you?
Yeah, and it felt about the same to me.
Yeah, I would say maybe marginally better, but maybe it was just being optimistic.
Right.
I don't know.
But then the seats just weren't as comfortable in the new Tacoma. This feels like I'm riding in an SUV, not a truck. And for me, I like that. I would be more than happy to, matter of fact, I might borrow it from time to time.
Hey.
To take it out to go to the grocery store or Walmart or do those types of trips that I did not like taking the Tacoma to do. Our Tacoma had the half door that folds out the opposite direction from the regular doors, and it was very difficult to load groceries and to load items in and then to get them out when you got home. So
you prefer the doors that open like a regular four-door car?
Yes, I do. Will be much easier in this one to go take it to the grocery store and load everything in and then unload it at home.
So those of you watching may have seen the other reviews where the rear seats actually fold up instead of down, like on a typical mid-sized truck.
Right.
Christy, what did you think of that? Do you think you'll be able to use that extra storage when you fold those seats up?
Oh, I definitely think so. Times when I maybe go places and get something taller or boxes, or even I'm thinking maybe when we move Rtl to college, we can put a lot of stuff in here and drive this, and it'll give us a lot more room.
This is the Honda Ridgeline Rtl Ii. We don't know what RT stands for. Probably truck. Something R-truck. I don't know. RT. We think the L means leather, and we think the T probably means technology. At least that's our theory.
We're sticking to it too.
So Rtl Ii, and that's what the T does add, is the navigation system and the Apple CarPlay, the Android, whatever. We don't have Android, so the Android equivalent of Apple CarPlay, presumably. So that's the package we got. There is another level higher than that, the Rtl Ii, and I imagine the E probably means entertainment because it's the one with the rear speakers in the bed.
We felt like this one, though, kind of fit our lifestyle more. We're not the type of people that really tailgate a lot, so we didn't really think the entertainment package in the back in the bed really was something that was going to add a lot more to our lifestyle. But the Apple CarPlay, we all have iPhones, and thought that might be a good thing that we would enjoy. I like it. It's got heated seats in this one. I always like heated seats in the winter here in Indiana.
It's amazing how this thing handles this trailer. It just sits right there. It just doesn't feel like it's any challenge whatsoever. Now, we don't have trailer brakes on this trailer, and I think that's one of the reasons that we wanted to get a new trailer. We've already ordered a brake controller for this truck, complete with a cable, specific made cable for this truck. From everything we read, it's got the same connector as the older Ridgelines. There's some question I may have to reverse two connectors on it. I'm not sure, but I can figure that out. So with our new trailer, we'll be able to have the brakes and be fully equipped. I'll feel much better about that. There we go. Press start now. Okay, we're doing a 0 to 40 test here. Christy's using the iPhone. 32, 35, 37, 39, 40.
9.48 seconds.
Okay, and there was a little uphill there.
So we're turning, making a right-hand turn, and the navigation, or the screen here, usually comes on, and...
Anytime you have the right signal on.
Oh, okay. That's what activates it, is the right signal. And
so
it'll...
you can actually see, I'll see if I can drive it right next to the white line there. So anytime the right signal's on, you're able to see right along your right side there. I wish they had the same thing on the left side.
That helps, though. At least you can see if you're going to hit the curb or not.
Yes.
Johnny's kind of concerned, though. He's not gotten off the trailer anywhere. Usually we tow it somewhere, he gets off, he does some work, he enjoys it, and then we put him back on the trailer. But tonight, he's just going for a ride.
Yeah, he's not sure about that.
Yeah.
You got to reset?
Yep.
This time we're going to do 0 to 60 with the full 5,000 pound load on the trailer. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
$41, $43,
44, 46, 48, 50, 51, 53, 54, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61.
17.56 seconds.
Okay.
That's not bad pulling that much weight.
I think that's fine. It's definitely powerful enough for this truck, for this trailer. There's no question to me that there's plenty of power here.
Yeah.
It does have a transmission oil cooler, so I'm really not concerned about the transmission over the long haul. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want to go 0 to 60 for, 143 times.
In the same day?
Oh. Consistently, yeah, but I don't see any issue at all. It just really handles it nicely. I'm excited we'll be able to get the brakes on the new trailer, and I think it'll be a perfect match. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to store the hitch. I hate to just lay it in here. I'm afraid it might just kind of roll around.
Well, could we get a box or something to put it in?
We can put some little separators in here. We probably should make some out of wood.
Yeah. Boy, that's a really deep trunk.
Let me show you the spare tire, how that works. It's simple enough. There's two little hand tighten bolts here. Okay. I'll set those aside, and then this tray slides out like that.
Hey, it's got nice little handholds too for you to pull it out.
Yeah, handholds to pull it out. And then from here you could take the wheel out. I wondered how you would get the tire out until I saw that you could pull that tray backwards like that, the whole tray and all. This is your emergency fuel fill-up.
So why would you need to use a... Oh, I guess in case you ran out of fuel and you had to go get a can of gas.
Well, there's no fuel cap.
What? That's weird.
Cap-less.
Cap-less. Okay.
Okay. So the thing is apparently you wouldn't be able to pour in like from a 5-gallon fuel container or something, so they gave you this filler, this funnel you could put in
Oh, gotcha. How clever. Honda has thought of everything.
Now this is, I can't say is real handy, but you wouldn't have to use it every day, right?
Well, let's hope not. Do you typically run out of gas? No. Don't jinx you?
Jinx me, because I haven't run out of gas for...
So do you like having the tailgate swing out like that? It looks like it's easier to get into the bed of the truck.
Yeah, I think it is for me. Look how far in here I can reach. Even now
You're almost halfway to into the bed. Hey, you know what? I think I could lay in that trunk. I think new TV shows can use a truck as a way to haul a dead body. I think we'll start seeing these pop up on cop shows.
You really think you can fit?
I think I can fit.
You're going to go without your shoes. Yeah, you don't want to get the floor of that truck all dirty, so you better take your shoes off.
Yep. Now I don't know that I can... Are you going to promise to get me out? I've never been in a trunk before.
Is this the kind of thing where you say, help, help?
Help. Hey, there's a button in here. Is that for... Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can open it.
Well, look at that. I can't even lock you in the trunk.
You can't lock me in the trunk. That's cool.
Well, come on out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave you in the trunk. Now, see, why didn't they show that off instead of showing the drain with the cooler and everything?
Exactly.
You know?
You could put your wife in the trunk.
Yeah. You never know.
Right. See the buttons right here. It says open, and it it glows in the dark.
No kidding.
Yeah. So I say, hey, wait a minute. I see a little
Okay.
button.
So much for the
hiding dead. Well, a dead body.
You think a dead body's not going to be able to see it very well?
No.
Oh.
You just don't want to put your kidnapped victim in
okay.
because they can get out.
So this is not the best kidnapping vehicle, but maybe it's fine for hauling.
Yeah.
Hauling them on their last ride.
I think so. Nobody would ever know. I think cops should start, stopping Ridgeline.
So one thing I was concerned about was this is in the open. It's in the back. It should be available to anybody, right? And I saw that there was a key lock on there. And one thing is that I couldn't even figure out what the key was. So maybe you can show me where the key is, Christy.
This is pretty cool. On the back side of this, it just pulls out. There's a little toggle switch here, and then you can stick it back down in there.
Okay. Now, if you lock the doors, now we saw that the door's locked. We still can open this. The question is, don't press the unlock. Can we get in here? We still can.
Uh-oh. I thought it locked.
Oh, we were standing close to it with the key.
Oh, okay.
Let's try it one more time. Oops. Okay, we've locked. Now you're going to go away.
I'm walking away.
She's away.
Am I far enough?
I don't know. But the auto unlock works even back here. That's pretty impressive. So let's see if I can unlock it now. I cannot. I cannot open it now because I don't have a key. So come back over and we'll see how close you have to get before. Here's Christy.
I'm getting pretty close.
Right there, about 3 feet
Yep.
away.
Well, that's good. That way.
That's perfect. I mean, the auto unlock actually works on this trunk. I think that's great.
That's amazing, actually.
It's got a ridge around the edge and
so
a seal, so it should be waterproof. Water resistant, I mean. Well, I hope you've kind of enjoyed this unorthodox review. It doesn't cover all the normal things that you saw in all the other reviews. However, we did attempt to cover the towing and cover some of the other features. I guess seeing Christy in the trunk was something you probably won't see in any of the other reviews.
Probably not. That was fun.
But I hope you can find it useful and maybe answer some of your questions, some of the same questions that we might have had. If you like the video, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. We'd appreciate that. You'll see a lot of videos about our John Deere tractor, and you'll hear more about the truck and our new trailer as we discussed, and our tractor in future videos. We always try to keep you up to date on our opinions and our thoughts on the equipment we use. in a day-to-day and for our evening projects. One other thing I'd like to remind you of, if you need John Deere parts, go to greenfarmparts.com. Their prices are already rock bottom, but with our coupon code TTWT, Tractor Time with Tim, you can get a very nice additional discount on top of their low prices. We find it to be a very good place to buy parts. The shipping is free, it arrives very quickly, and overall it's a tremendous place to do business. One of the other aspects is they do have an online chat during business hours, so you can get all of your questions answered as to which parts you might need. And so overall we'd recommend you go to their site, greenfarmparts.com, use coupon code TTWT. Well, that's it for this episode of Tractor Time with Tim. Come back and join us in the future for some more fun videos.